Hello, this is Rob Matthews with Curb Appeal Renovations. It's been a few days since I've given you an update on the project that we got going on. This is week number 2 on Tuesday, and I'll just kind of go through and give you kind of an update of what's going on. As you can tell, the wall that we were working on last week, it is all gone. It's completely opened up. I'll go take a look at this beam we put in. Pretty heavy duty beam. 7.5 inches wide, 16 inches tall. So it's carrying the entire second story. You can see the big heavy joist hangers that connects the trusses. These are scissor trusses. And those brackets, they connect the scissor trusses to that beam, what used to be sitting on top of that wall. All the AC ducts ran from the left of the beam to the right side of the beam, so they all had to be relocated back and around the beam, and then they all came through here and got reconnected back to their original location on that side of the beam. All right, we've got the laundry room all torn out, and I've started to lay out the walls. Started to lay out all the walls for the laundry room and the pantry that's coming up. Started to lay out walls for the barn doors and the new pool bath and the pocket door. So this way homeowners can come in, take a look and say, yeah, I've got enough space, or we may want to tweak it a little bit. So looking back this direction, this is still the sunroom that's going to be part of the dining room and the closet. I have laid out where the door is going to be, 8-foot by 12-foot wide door. So it's all ready to be framed. The walls over here are laid out. One thing that the homeowner added last week was she wants to widen the rock or the face of the fireplace, give it more of a rustic look, and so we're going to widen the rock 12 inches on each side. So now our fireplace goes from 6 feet wide to 8 feet wide. So that's going to have a nice touch to it. Going back here, I laid out the walls coming into this area. It's a little vestibule. So when you're sitting in the family room, you're not looking all the way in and looking into their dressing area. Come around here, back into the master bathroom. We're still doing some demolition. Go in here. You see a lot of electrical hanging. So electricians are here this week and trying to get it all put back where it needs to be and relocate it and get rid of what's no longer going to be used. Over here, the bathtub is gone, and they are working on getting the shower out. So that's where the drains and the water lines were. All this floor here's got to get busted out. It'll all get jackhammered out completely almost, and because then it'll get re-poured and it'll be recessed for a walk-in shower. So there will not be a curb here in the doorway. Tearing out what was the shower. That's the shower pan, and then that is the back wall going to the master bedroom. So I'm going to walk back and around here. Let's take a look at this. So where the shower was, about half of that's going to become the laundry room closet. So about where that white drain pipe is, that's going to be the back wall of that laundry room. So they'll have this laundry room closet inside the master suite. So there's what's going on there. So there'll be double doors here, 42-inch wide, 8-foot tall double doors. When you open it, the washer and dryer, stackable washer and dryer will be in behind that. So go back this direction, and I'm going to cut through the master bath back into what used to be the master bedroom, which is now going to be the office. We've got all of our new Cheyenne style V-groove doors in. They're all 3/4 inch solid core, so it's a much heavier door and definitely an upgrade to what they had. Here she has decided to do a different fireplace. It's going to be more of a vintage wood burning stove look. So it's going to be powder coated red. We'll have the red vent pipe going up through the ceiling, and then that whole insert, that whole recessed area, we're going to cover it with brick and give it kind of the rustic farm style or farmhouse look. All right, so I'm going to come back, go back out into the family room, and the electricians are relocating the electrical because we're putting in a wider front door. So all of this electrical, I think there's 12 different wires we found. It's all got to get moved over about 2 feet to the right because the door is getting wider. So fun. All right. So one other thing, we are putting in 2 tankless water heaters. The plumbers almost have the first one in. We'll go up here and we're putting it in the attic. Let's go see how it's looking there. So there's the one of the new tankless water heaters. It's the Navian unit. Nice compact unit, very nice. It does have a control pad here on the face, but I'm not a big fan of having to get up into the attic every time you want to adjust the temperature. So we have remotes that will wire into this, and then we will put those down there, either a remote in the garage or the mudroom or someplace like that, to be able to control the temperature from down below. All right, let's head back down. We'll finish up here. So still making pretty good progress. Demo is always looks like a lot has happened, and it has, but now when we start trying to get plumbing moved and electrical moved, that's kind of where it slows down a little bit because it takes a little bit more finesse. But that's about where we are right now. Tomorrow we're going to have the rest of the framing done, and we will be able to continue electrical and plumbing probably throughout this week and into next week, where then we would get our rough-in inspections. Then we'll be ready to start drywalling and putting everything back. So I will check in later and give you an update of where we stand. So have a great day. Talk to you later.